Electric vehicles are here to stay. They're fun to drive, incredibly efficient and getting more affordable every day. But there's one thing that still worries potential buyers: the battery. It's the heart of your EV, and like any heart, it needs proper care to stay healthy. This isn't about being afraid of your battery failing. It's about understanding how to maximize its lifespan. Just like you wouldn't run a marathon without proper training, you can't expect your EV battery to perform at its best without the right care. Think of it like this: your driving habits directly impact how long your battery lasts. That's empowering. You have the control to make a difference. In this guide, we'll break down simple, practical tips to help you extend your EV battery's life. It's about making smart choices that keep your electric ride running smoothly for years to come. Let's talk about charging. It's not just about plugging in when your battery is low, it's about understanding how your charging habits affect your battery's health. The first rule of thumb is simple: avoid fully charging your EV battery regularly. I know it seems counterintuitive, right? But constantly topping up to 100% can actually put extra stress on the battery, leading to faster degradation over time. Think of it like filling a glass to the very brim. A little spill here and there is inevitable. Instead, aim for a sweet spot charge level. For most EVs, this sweet spot hovers around 80%. This level provides a good balance between having enough range for your daily needs and minimizing stress on the battery. Of course, there will be times when you need a full charge, like for a long road trip, and that's perfectly fine. These tips aren't about restricting your usage, but rather promoting healthy habits for everyday driving. Another important aspect to consider is the type of charger you use. Fast chargers are convenient, especially when you're in a hurry, but frequent use can also contribute to battery wear. Whenever possible, use a level 2 charger at home or work. These chargers are slower but gentler on your battery, extending its lifespan. Setting a charging schedule can also be beneficial. Many EVs allow you to set a timer so your car charges during off-peak hours, which can save you money and reduce strain on the power grid. Remember, the goal is to make your EV's battery last as long as possible while still enjoying the benefits of electric driving. By adopting these simple habits, you can ensure a longer, healthier life for your EV battery. So next time you plug in, think about these tips. Your future self and your EV will thank you. Happy driving! The 80% rule isn't just a random number we picked out of a hat. It's a well-researched guideline that helps ensure the longevity and efficiency of your electric vehicle's battery. It's based on the way lithium-ion batteries, the type used in most EVs, work. These batteries have specific characteristics that make them perform optimally within certain parameters. These batteries are happiest when they're kept within a certain voltage range. This range is crucial for maintaining the health and performance of the battery over time. Think of it like this. Imagine your battery has an ideal comfort zone where it performs at its best. This comfort zone is where the battery experiences the least amount of stress and wear. Staying within this zone, roughly between 20% and 80% charge, helps prolong its lifespan. By keeping your battery within this range, you can ensure that it remains healthy and efficient for a longer period. Consistently charging to 100% pushes the battery to its upper voltage limit, causing a bit of stress each time. This stress can accumulate over time, leading to potential issues. Over time, this can lead to faster degradation. The more you push your battery to its limits, the quicker it will wear out. Similarly, letting the battery completely drain to 0% can also damage it. Just like overcharging, deep discharging puts a lot of strain on the battery cells. Now, don't panic if you've charged to 100% or let your battery get low in the past. Occasional deviations from the ideal range are not catastrophic. The occasional full charge or deep discharge won't ruin your battery. It's the repeated, prolonged exposure to these extremes that you want to avoid. By understanding and respecting these guidelines, you can maximize the lifespan and efficiency of your EV battery. So next time you plug in, remember the 80% rule and give your battery the care it deserves. Just like us, EV batteries have their preferred temperature range. Extreme heat or cold can impact their performance and lifespan. Think of it like this. Heat makes the battery work harder, while cold can make it sluggish. Hot weather is a particular concern. Parking your EV in direct sunlight for long periods, especially when the battery is fully charged, can accelerate degradation. Similarly, repeatedly fast charging in hot temperatures can generate excess heat, stressing the battery. On the flip side, extreme cold can temporarily reduce your EV's range. That's because the cold affects the chemical reactions within the battery, making it harder to deliver power. The good news is that most EVs have sophisticated battery management systems that help regulate temperature. These systems work behind the scenes to keep the battery within a safe operating range. Section 5. Shielding your EV from the elements. Owning an electric vehicle is a significant investment, and like any investment, it requires proper care and maintenance to ensure longevity and optimal performance. Now that you understand how temperature affects your EV battery, let's talk about what you can do to protect it. The elements can be harsh, but with a few mindful practices, you can shield your EV from potential damage. Just like you wouldn't leave a carton of milk in the sun, you shouldn't expose your EV to extreme temperatures unnecessarily. Prolonged exposure to high temperatures can degrade your battery's health over time. When it's hot, park in the shade or a garage whenever possible. This simple step can significantly reduce the heat your vehicle is exposed to, helping to maintain the battery's efficiency. If you have to park in direct sunlight, consider using a sunshade to reflect the heat away from your car. Sunshades are an affordable and effective way to keep your car's interior cooler and protect the battery from excessive heat. And if you're planning a long trip, try to schedule charging stops during cooler hours of the day. Charging during the early morning or late evening can prevent your battery from overheating and ensure a more efficient charge. In winter, parking your EV in a garage can help keep the battery warm and improve its performance. Cold temperatures can reduce your battery's range, so keeping it warm is crucial. If you don't have a garage, consider using a battery warmer. These devices are designed to keep your battery at an optimal temperature, ensuring it performs well even in freezing conditions. These devices plug into your EV and help maintain an optimal battery temperature, especially in freezing conditions. They are a worthwhile investment for those living in colder climates. Remember, it's all about being mindful of your surroundings and taking simple steps to protect your EV from extreme temperatures. Whether it's hot or cold, your proactive measures can make a significant difference. These small actions can go a long way in extending your battery's lifespan. By taking care of your EV, you're not only ensuring its longevity, but also maximizing your investment and enjoying a reliable, efficient ride for years to come. Section 6. Regular maintenance. Keeping your battery happy. Just like any other part of your vehicle, your EV battery benefits from regular maintenance. Now don't worry, you won't be changing battery fluid or anything like that. EV battery maintenance is generally very hands-off. The most important thing is to stay up to date on your EV's scheduled maintenance. This usually involves a checkup at a certified dealership or repair shop. During these visits, technicians can inspect the battery, check for any potential issues, and ensure everything is functioning correctly. Another crucial aspect of maintenance is software updates. EV manufacturers frequently release software updates that can optimize battery performance, improve charging efficiency, and even address potential issues. These updates are like tune-ups for your battery, helping it stay in top shape. Think of regular maintenance as a preventive measure. By addressing minor issues early on, you can prevent them from becoming major problems that could impact your battery's health and lifespan. Section 7. Beyond the battery, other factors that matter. While we've focused primarily on the battery itself, other factors can influence its longevity. Your driving style, for example, plays a role. Just like with a gasoline car, aggressive acceleration and hard braking can put extra strain on the battery. Try to adopt a smooth and steady driving style, anticipate stops, accelerate gradually, and maintain a consistent speed whenever possible. Not only will this help extend your battery's life, but it can also improve your overall energy efficiency. Tire pressure is another often overlooked factor. Underinflated tires create more rolling resistance, forcing your EV to work harder and potentially draining the battery faster. Make it a habit to check your tire pressure regularly and inflate them to the recommended levels. Remember, taking care of your entire EV, not just the battery, contributes to its overall health and longevity. Section 8. Debunking EV battery myths. There are a lot of myths and misconceptions surrounding EV batteries. One common myth is that you should avoid using your EV's fast charging capabilities because it degrades the battery faster. While it's true that fast charging can generate more heat, modern EVs have sophisticated thermal management systems that mitigate this. Another myth is that you should let your EV battery drain completely before recharging. As we discussed earlier, deep discharges can actually stress the battery. It's best to stick to the 20 to 80% rule whenever possible. Don't let these myths scare you away from enjoying the many benefits of EV ownership. By understanding the facts and following the tips we've outlined, you can confidently maximize your EV battery's lifespan. Section 9. Conclusion: drive smart, drive longer. Extending the life of your EV battery is simpler than you might think. It's not about being afraid to use your EV or obsessing over every percentage point of charge. It's about understanding how your actions impact the battery and making smart choices that promote its longevity. By adopting optimal charging habits, protecting your EV from extreme temperatures, staying up to date on maintenance and driving conscientiously, you can enjoy years of reliable and efficient electric driving. Remember, your EV battery is a remarkable piece of technology. Treat it with care and it will reward you with countless miles of emission-free driving pleasure.